What's up, L&A Familia? What's the deal with ya? What's up, y'all? It's been a minute since I have uploaded a video. There's no I in we. So sorry. I just got hungry all of a sudden. And I think it's because we've got baby girl here. Yes, I am no longer pregnant. This video is about my first week postpartum. Expectations versus reality. So, my first time, and it's been 4 years since I've had a baby. What I expected versus my first week and actually what we've endured. But here is baby Lotus. Her name is Lotus Joy, and she's so beautiful, and I'm so thankful that God blessed us with her. Yes, so I'm not pregnant anymore. I had her at about 41.5 weeks, and I'm glad I waited. She came. It was quick. It was great. But that's another video. I'll also be uploading our birth vlog, but I haven't gotten to that yet. Oh, my husband's home. I got all cute because it's Father's Day. Damn, they're home. Baby girl's down here. She's sleeping. So let's get started. I have some bomb ass cherries here. I need to be snacking, okay? You know how it is. Make sure postpartum mommies, you guys are eating. Okay? Oh my gosh. I just got done feeding her. Okay. So, you remember I was talking, oh my gosh. I was talking all about how, oh, you know, you're gonna have a sore vajayjay and, blah, blah, blah. The first time, definitely, it was super sore after I tore a little bit, and they had to do like 3 stitches. And so I think that that's why it stung so bad, and that's why I was so adamant about having that perineal or that bottle, you know what I'm talking about. But this time, and I made a whole bunch of padsicles, which I only used like 1, because I didn't need that support that I thought that I did. And I think it's because last time I was pushing, they had a vacuum and everything to help me get the baby out, because they said the baby was in distress, and I was too. It came to be like an emergency thing, but this time I was pushing, you know, baby was crowning, and they were like slow pushes, and so slow pushes it was, and I didn't end up ripping. And I thought, oh my gosh, I need this bottle, I need this bottle. I think the first pee obviously was a little tender, but going forward I didn't have much tenderness. Oh, you're still hungry. Okay, let's pause the video. Can we pause the video? What do you think? Huh? Okay, let's pause it and we'll come right back. Okay, she says we gotta pause it. We'll be right back. And we're back. So, I'm not gonna wait until I'm done feeding her to record a video. It's gonna be organic and authentic, and this is gonna be real life, okay? By the way, I'm mad cute. But yeah, so the soreness thing, I didn't have much of. I would still make padsicles if I were you, if it, you know, because they're helpful. Would I make 16 of them? No, probably not again. Maybe 5. Painless. Oh my gosh. So obviously I read and the midwives told me about contractions after labor. Did I think that they were going to be so bad? No, they're pretty uncomfortable. So for the first 48 hours I was pretty uncomfortable. One of the things, I didn't realize that contractions were going to be so bad after labor. After your second baby, I guess the contractions get pretty bad. I also thought expectation that breastfeeding was going to be a breeze because I breastfed before, but no, the nipples are not used to all the, suckling. My breasts, and then my milk came in, and she latched really good, but she didn't have a shallow latch or anything. Her ears were moving, there was no clicking sound. My pretty much whole nipple and areola is like in her mouth. She's latched pretty well, but she's just like sucking so hard. And I'm still using a whole bunch of cocoa oil. I'm finally, after 1 week, healing. So this is also encouragement for new mommies, that keep that shit going, because if you can, the pain is difficult, if you can, because they start to heal. I started using the nipple shield to kind of help get it healed, and that has helped a lot, and just a whole bunch of coconut oil, and I'm like mostly going shirtless at night because I need to like have my breast breathe. So that was super hard with the first few days. Every time I breastfed, it was causing my uterus to contract, which was super painful. Also made me feel like I had to poop. On top of that, it was so sore that it was like, every time she came on, latched on. I was just like, so that was super hard. So persevering through those first few days, it seems like everything's kind of gradually getting better, but that is very, I would say that some difficult stuff. And then you're just leaking all over the place. Once your milk comes in, leak. I got this the little Haka breast pump. Best thing ever. It just suctions right onto your other breast while your baby's feeding on one and catches the letdown, which has been super helpful to save and freeze. One thing I did not realize, that I would get a breast infection. So I'm alternating breastfeeding. I don't know why I had a breast infection, taking hot showers, hot baths. I felt like I was doing what I needed to do. She's gaining weight, she's getting enough food, but my milk ducts got clogged and swollen, or maybe I wasn't changing my breast pads often enough. I'm not sure why, but I got a breast infection. I went to bed one night, my body was super sore, started to get a headache. The next morning I woke up and I had a fever. I called the midwives. They told me to go into urgent care. So I wasn't expecting that, but I'm still able to feed with taking antibiotics, and they gave me 24-hour antibiotic right when I got there to make sure it cleared up quick, which I think helped me feel a lot better, but hurt like a bee snatch. What else did I say? Oh, first poop. I remember like when I was in the hospital, they gave me laxatives. They're like, oh, your first poop might be hard. So yeah, like I told you, with the latching thing, with the cramping, with the postpartum contractions. By the way, those only last like 3 days, but it's a tough first 3 days. So have someone helping you, especially if you have other kids. If you have someone, I know it, you might not. I didn't have many people, but I did have my husband home with me, so he's been super helpful with the other kids. To tag along with what I'm saying about the kids, I wouldn't hold expectations for yourself, because I do. I'm an expectation clinger, and I'm learning to let go of that for my own happiness, but I'm like, oh, this needs to be deep cleaned. Oh, why isn't the refrigerator's leftovers cleaned out? The laundry. No, like, your husband got it. My husband got it. He's not gonna do it exactly like me, but the shit's getting done. So relax and take care of the baby. I'm doing that. So I would just say that too. Like, if you're anything like me, just try to remember that. What else? Oh yeah, the first poop. That's what I was talking about. So one thing the midwives told me is that, oh, you might feel pressure, it might feel hard because you were pushing. If you grab a cloth, it could be a wet cloth, and you just hold your perineum, and then you can push. But I didn't have to do that. It sucked because I felt like I had to poop for the first like 2 days, but by the 3rd day, lots of water, guys, I was able to poop. So hopefully the water thing is what helped me. Yeah, so don't forget, lots of water. Might be constipated. I expected way more bleeding. That's another reason why I did so many padsicles. But today is day 7, and I'm almost just spotting. I know like sometimes it's gonna come, might be, but it's not like a heavy flow anymore. So hopefully it'll stop soon. We'll see. But right now it's pretty light, and I feel good. I expected to be very emotional. I thought I would be sad, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think I'm sad, but my emotions are heightened, right? And after you have the baby, at least the first time, I thought, oh, you have the baby and you're only hormonal while you're pregnant. No, your hormones are kind of out of whack, trying to get back into place, and especially if you're breastfeeding, makes things a little bit more complicated. But I don't think I feel sad, but I definitely feel like my emotions are heightened. Things are super funny, but it's also like I'm laughing so hard that I could cry. Yeah, weird. And then another thing with breastfeeding is I thought that it was going to be super easy because I did it before. No. It's a full-time job the first few weeks, the first month. You know, baby has to eat every 1 to 3 hours. So your feet, so imagine 1 to 3 hours, and you're trying to get rest in between that time, and maybe get things done if you're like me, but I am taking it easy. And yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you guys. Yeah, I thought I was ready to go out with the baby. I ended up giving the graduate a kiss and leaving. Today there was another graduation. Hubby took the boys, get them out running, get the heebie-jeebies out, and I stayed home with my daughter, and I feel a lot more better. She's just too small to be out in big crowds. My personal preference. And for some reason I thought I was ready, which I knew, and I didn't want her out within the first few weeks, unless like going to a doctor's appointment or whatever. But I did it anyway, and it wasn't the time just yet. I thought the kids might have a tough time. I thought they were gonna have a tough time adjusting, but they are so in love with their baby sister that they're just so happy to have her. And I should get a baby. Yeah, they're really happy to have her. They always, oh, perfect girl, perfect girl, perfect girl, perfect girl, perfect girl, perfect girl. Yeah, so those are the things that have been going on this week. I would say, yeah, the first few days were super tough. What made it more tough in the middle of the week was that I got a breast infection. I would say if you could pack a bag, because I wasn't ready to go out with her. I didn't have a bag packed, and I was like, why didn't I have a bag packed? But then again, I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter if I don't rush to the urgent care. It was like a Saturday. It'll be okay. And I didn't, I didn't rush, and I was okay packing her bag. But if you're like if you're a mom that like wants to have things done, things packed, things ready to go. Have a bag packed ready, like some diapers, some wipes, whatever you need, clothes and stuff like that, just to be ready to go. We didn't have her bag packed ready, which I guess if you're having a home birth or anything like that, you might want to have that just in case of an emergency. But thank the Lord, nothing along the lines of of that happen. You still want to eat? You still want to eat, fat girl? Oh, fat girl. Fat girl. Oh, fat girl. Oh, fat girl. Oh, fat girl. Oh, fat girl. Oh my gosh, fat girl. Okay. Okay. I get it. I know. I thought you were done. I thought you were done. Okay. I'm sorry. My mistake. I won't do it again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. It's a full-time job. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like our content. And if you do, hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the post notification bell to see when we upload new videos. And I'll be uploading our home birth vlog as soon as I get a chance. Okay? God bless you all, L&A Familia, and we love you.